Hello, I'm Kevin Dixon. K Dix, the host with the most, coming to you from Talk to Sports Radio, live here at Rookie Sports Bar and Grill. And we are here with another episode of I Am a Fan Of. Next to me is a very good friend of mine by the name of Ron Gumby. Ron Gumby, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Kevin. Great to be here.
As y'all can see, this guy is a diehard, double diehard Laker fan.
And you know that.
And he is here for I Am a Fan Of. So, Ron, let's get it cracking. All right. First of all, we know you're a Laker fan, but tell us, when did you become a Laker fan?
I became a Laker fan in 1976 when Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got traded from the Milwaukee Bucks to the Los Angeles Lakers.
So Kareem you followed Kareem to the Lakers? Is that what you're basically saying?
No doubt about it.
Okay. So that's your reason why becoming a Laker fan. All right, that's cool. That's cool. I can understand that. Because Kareem is a bad boy. He's a bad boy.
The greatest of all time.
He got the most points scored in NBA. So 1972. How old were you back then?
1972, I was 8 years old.
So the games were being played in color, like black and white, maybe, or was it in color?
Mostly black and white, but they had color TVs.
Okay. Yeah, I remember watching Lakers play, and in the late 70s, early 70s, they really wasn't doing that well. It looked like it was the Supersonics was around. Boston was playing the Phoenix Suns. Lakers were there, but they really wasn't there. But that's another story for another day. What is the best memory of the Lakers that you can think of that just like made tears come to your eyes?
The best memory is not a doubt about it. 1985 when Magic Johnson hit the hook shot over Kevin McHale. Everybody know that's the greatest moment. We got the Celtics on their home court.
Yo, why you gotta go there, man?
I'm just telling you how it is, Kevin.
You know, you know why I remember that so much, man? Because I was getting ready to go overseas, and I figured I'd get on the plane and I could brag about it. And he did the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as a center. That was a tough play. I gotta give him credit for it, man. Magic is one of the greatest players I like. Other than not being a Celtic, on the Celtics team, I was really admired by all the stuff that he did, especially in college. Actually, in college, I didn't realize back then that Boston had already drafted Larry Bird. So I was like, I'm hoping that they get Magic Johnson because I didn't know nothing about the draft. And then my dad told me about the draft. I was a little bit upset with that, So I'll live with it. But Magic is my boy. He's my boy. So now we talked about the greatest game. What's the worst game that you ever watched your team play?
Oh man, the two worst got to be both against the Houston Rockets. One in '81 when we got put out in the miniseries. Okay. The second one is '86 when Ralph Sampson hit the little hook shot to knock us out. But the worst of all time is 1984 against the Boston Celtics when they called Magic tragic. He gave away 2 games on turnovers, missed free throws. That's why that hook shot was so great. He came back and redeemed himself. That's the type of player he is.
Yeah, he did do that. He did. Like I said, Magic was the man. One of the games that comes to my fond memories with Magic is when they played against the Philadelphia 76ers. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got hurt. Magic said, look, don't even worry about it. I got this. He said, I got this. He said, I'm playing center. I'm playing forward, small forward, point guard, 2 guard, and he won a title. So Magic was already making his magic his rookie year, even though he wasn't a rookie of the year, but he did his thing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. He said, I'm in the captain's chair.
So, out of all the Lakers that you watch play, which one is your favorite player of them all?
Well, I'm going to break it down to you like this, Kevin. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the greatest Laker of all time, the greatest player of all time. But Magic Johnson is my favorite player of all time. He makes the game so fun. Running up and down the court, smiling, talking to the referees, talking to the fans. It's showtime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like that, man. Running. You know what? When I was coming up, they used to say I was a gunner. I used to shoot all the time, didn't pass. But when Magic came along, I changed my game. I got to get you to rock. I got to get that assist.
So that's when so assist became popular because of Magic Johnson. Is that what you're saying?
You got to get that, no look pass. You understand? Ain't nothing like it.
Okay.
It's you know what? Back then, you used to say the NBA is fantastic.
I ain't mad at you, brother. I ain't mad at you.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what makes the Lakers so special? If you could be recruiting for them, what would you bring to the table to make another fan who never had a team? How special would the Lakers be that you convince them to be a Laker fan?
Well, first of all, the Lakers now are not the same Lakers of the glory years. The glory years, Dr. Jerry Buss was an ambassador. If you look around the league, Dr. Jerry Buss is so honorable to his players. He gave them all jobs: Magic, Michael Thompson, Cooper, Nixon, A.C. Green, Worthy. They all worked for the Lakers. Dr. Jerry Buss is about family. He took care of people. We're getting away from that now. And that's why it was so great. He was fair. He was true. He was honest. And it's a shame that Shaq wasn't with the Lakers the rest of his career, but he started going against Dr. Jerry Buss, really. And Dr. Jerry Buss wasn't having that.
Yeah, that was his team. So I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a trick question. I know the answer, but would you ever trade your purple and gold for any other team in the NBA?
No, I'll go down with the ship. That's how I get down. I might talk about other players, for example, Klay Thompson. He's an extension of the Lakers because his dad was Michael Thompson. There's Michael Thompson. Michael Thompson went out and said the, Golden State Warriors of today would beat, back in the 87 Lakers, they would beat them. Which a lot of people disagree with that, but, that's how families stick together. You know what I'm saying? Klay Thompson is an extension of the Lakers, whether people don't want to, realize that or not. And I'm rooting for him.
Okay. One more question before we let you go.
It's not my team, though. I'm just rooting for him.
Right now, Lakers have the second draft pick in the NBA draft coming up. Who is that one player you think they can draft to get that team above 30 wins?
Oh, we won't get above 30 wins. Ain't no question about that. We'll probably make the playoffs this year. But the one player is probably Ben Simmons. But Ingram's just as good, if not better. So you can't go wrong with either one.
Okay.
Ingram's a heck of a scorer, heck of an athlete, can shoot outside. Ben Simmons, he's going to get stronger. He's 6'10". He's athletic. He can score. He's going to get better. Like Klay Thompson. When Klay Thompson came in the league, he wasn't shooting the way he's shooting now. You got to put the work in. You got to see that upside of a player and go with it. And these players work hard, man.
Okay. Well, brother, I appreciate you coming on the show. I'm a fan of, and I'm going to give you some love.
You already know,
Lakers
Tab.
fan to a Celtics fan.
You already know. I got much respect for the Celtics.
I hope you guys come back and do something good this year or next season because, the NBA ain't the same without the Lakers and Knicks and the Sixers being prevalent in the NBA. So thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. It's been a ball. I'm here anytime, Kev.
All right. This is K. Dixon. I'm out. Another episode of I'm a Fan of on location at Rookie Sports Bar and Grill.